Hi everybody, welcome back to Box Nest. I am Tyler, aka the Box Nest Owl, and today I am going to be doing a review of Game of Thrones Season 6, Episode 1, The Red Woman. So, before I get into this, I'm just kind of assuming right off the bat that everybody has seen this episode already, so here's a little spoiler tag, I guess, but yeah, I'm assuming you're sticking around either because you've seen it, or you just really like the content here, in which case, thank you! Thanks for watching, it's great, I love it. Eat shit, jackass, I take pride in my work. Anyways, yeah, so, this episode of Game of Thrones was, probably like the most underwhelming of all time. I mean, like, normally a season premiere, it sets up the entire season and gets you hyped, but this was more like, hey, remember what happened last season when, like, Jon Snow died, and when Sansa and Theon jumped off that wall and killed that lady, and when Dorne sucked? Yeah, that stuff did happen, and it's just like confirmation that this stuff did happen. We start with Jon Snow in the snow, still dead, and then they find his body, lock him up in the room with all of his buddies, and it's like, we have to, I don't know, fight all these other guys at Castle Black because we can't trust them now. I mean, they killed Jon. Like, who else is next, right? Then, basically, it's like off with Sansa, and she's just running away from Ramsay's men. And Ramsay, by the way, oh my gosh, Iwan Rand deserves some serious credit for playing like the most psychotic I thought Joffrey was pretty bad. Ramsay is insane. Basically his girlfriend just dies. The chick, I think her name was Miranda. She gets like tossed off the wall and she died last season. And they find her body and he's like grieving over her, making this speech about how she was the only one who wasn't afraid of him. And then it's just kind of like, so, would you like me to dig her a grave, my lord? And it's like, no, that's okay. Just feed her to the dogs. She would have wanted it that way. And just like walks off like nothing happened. It was crazy. But at the same time, I mean, that's just credit to the actor right there. It's fantastic. Jaime came back to King's Landing to meet Cersei in the Zombie Mountain, which I guess that's still going on. But, yeah, Cersei found out that her daughter, Myrcella, died in Jaime's arms last season, so she's, I didn't actually expect her to reveal that whole prophecy about her, like, losing her children, but at the same time, I mean, I think it's pretty interesting that, like, she gave him the part about all three of their children dying, but she didn't tell him about the part where, like, the Valonqar, which is basically, it's apparently Valyrian with her little brother, is gonna wrap their hands around her throat and, like, choke the life out of her. So, yeah, she didn't give that part. So maybe Jaime actually is the one who kills Cersei in the end. I don't know, but I just found it interesting that they left that bit out. Next up, they move to Dorne, which was dumb. Prince Doran is killed by the Sand Snakes, and so is Trystane, who was betrothed to Myrcella. And now it just I kind of knew Trystane was gonna die, but like I didn't think he was gonna get killed by the Sand Snakes. And now it seems like Dorne is just run by bastards, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm all for equality and whatever, but now that both of them have been killed by the Sand Snakes, they're running Dorne, and I'm pretty sure, while Dorne is a pretty, like, fair and equal place, is like, equality for men and women, their, look on bastards is kind of different. I'm pretty sure there's, like, still inheritance rights as well that still apply throughout, the whole quasi-feudal system, so I don't know how people are gonna feel about the Sand Snakes running Dorne, but I guess the only thing that kind of excites me about that is to see where that conflict's gonna go, if it's gonna go anywhere. If it's not, then, well, screw it. It was terrible last season, and it's kind of still bad, so let's just hope for something good out of Dan and Dave. Brienne saved Sansa, which was fantastic. Finally, Sansa is getting her comeuppance because like she was just like the punching bag for the longest while, and now for the first time, she is actually getting some sort of a victory. Theon tried to save her, that didn't quite work out with Ramsay's men, and then Brienne comes in, chops up all the Bolton soldiers, except for this one guy who was killed by Podrick. Podrick now finally learning how to use a sword, and I think this is like his second kill actually. He's got 2 under his belt because he saved Tyrion in season 2, and now he beat this one Bolton guy just now. And Theon actually growing his balls back, sort of. And yeah, he killed a dude and saved Podrick's life. And I liked that. I really love that scene where Brienne is swearing her fealty, because it's like the first it's like that first note of chivalry and like old world honor, pretty much, that Sansa has seen since before she came to King's Landing. So it's kind of like, I really like that, and I like how everybody was involved in some way. You know, Theon's like giving her that little nod, it's like, yeah, you should accept this person like helping you. Brienne getting to swear her loyalty, Sansa trying to say the words but she doesn't know how, so Podrick steps in and like helps her out. And it was a really nice, touching scene. So yeah, it was good. Yeah, one of the other things I didn't like though was the bit with Arya. Arya is not one of my favorite characters. I've been pretty vocal about this. Like, I don't understand why people love Arya so much.
Shut up, I love her!
Dude, you don't even watch the show.
I still like her!
Look, Maisie Williams seems like a nice person, and I'm not saying that her acting is bad, because I do enjoy her in scenes, right? But at the same time, I don't like Arya's character, and it's just, as much as I don't like it, I am sick of the Waif. I am sorry. I don't know what the Waif is like in the books, because I don't read the books, I only watch the show. But I am sick and tired of the Waif. I feel like this chick's only purpose is to be a bitch to Arya, and that is it. And I don't know if that's the same in the book, but she's getting kind of annoying, and honestly, I'm kind of feeling like she should just go. I don't care if she dies or whatever, but this just seems like a useless character who's literally there to be a bully. Either that, or Arya's training is to take so much crap for her that she snaps and kills her. So yeah, she's got weird assassin training going on. So, but I mean, I guess that's for the rest of the season to like show to us. Anyways, yeah, overall, this episode was pretty much just set up. Oh, right, yeah. Melisandre, well, actually, I don't know. I don't know about this one, because it's kind of like, well, you don't really need to know it, but, like, and plus, I assume you've seen the episode, but Melisandre's an old lady. That's about it. Like, she takes her choker off, and then, like, the glamour magic, I guess, in the choker, this necklace thing, just kind of like wears off, and then she becomes an old haggard woman, and then she just goes to sleep, and then that was the end of the episode. So yeah, pretty much this whole episode was just set up. So I don't know, I guess on the one hand, I'm still gonna keep watching to see what they're gonna do next, right? I'm gonna be doing these reviews every week, or at least trying to get them out before the next episode comes out. So yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not necessarily excited to see where this is going, but I suppose they've kind of put the pieces into play well enough. So yeah, I'm gonna keep watching. I will see you guys next week with another review of episode 2, which is called something else that I'll figure out when that episode comes out. And yeah, see you guys. Well, no, actually, no. I'll see you guys this week, because next week. It'll be filmed next week. So yeah, no, I'll see you then. And yeah, take care until then. And yeah, gotta play. Bye.